Hey, what's up guys? It's been a while since I made some truck content, so I've been like really feeling my truck lately, and I like kind of get burned out working on cars and stuff all the time, but I really want to work on my truck. I hadn't really touched this truck since I started hot shotting, which that didn't work out. So now I just have a Cummins 3500 for really no reason at all. So I want to do stuff with it now because I got started doing stuff on my red truck that you guys saw, and now I want to fix this one up and do a lot of the same things that I did on the red truck. One of those being exhaust. So a year ago I was driving down the interstate and my exhaust literally fell off the back and was dragging on the ground down the interstate.
Are you gonna tell them why it fell off?
Because I was like racing some Subaru kid. And
Okay.
I did like a full pull, and then next thing I know, I hear something dragging, and I see some lady like pull up beside me, and she's like, pull over, your exhaust is dragging. And I pull over, and sure as shit, like my whole tailpipe is literally just laying on the ground. So I cut it off right here in front of this axle, and it has been basically just charcoaling up the entire rear of my truck ever since. Everything under my truck is made of soot. It's ridiculous. So the other day I went ahead and ordered a 5-inch MBRP exhaust. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know shit about that brand, but I've seen a lot of them on people's trucks and it looks sick and it sounds sick. So that's what we're gonna do today. We have it sitting right here. I already opened it upside down. It's big as shit. So this is the cat back. The cat back is pretty much all I could find. They don't really do turbo back exhaust anymore. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to find a downpipe to go to this. But for now, this will be fine. My cat is deleted. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my old exhaust right now. This is it now. You can see it's pretty much straight piped as of right now. It goes up right here, and you can see it like rusted through right here, and this is where it's chopped right in front of the rear axle, and it's basically been getting shit everywhere ever since. Everything is caked back here. So I think this exhaust is probably gonna start up here somewhere. I think that's where my cat used to be. You can see this exhaust is so rusty. Like nowhere under my truck is that rusty. It's just my exhaust. I'm gonna show you guys a cold start with this exhaust the way it is. This is basically, like I said, it's bone stock exhaust. I think stock exhaust is like 4-inch. The catalytic converter is cut out, and you guys saw it ends right before my rear axle. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's really fucking loud. I'm hoping that after we put this 5-inch exhaust on, it sounds better and it's quieter in the truck. I want to go ahead and take you guys for a ride with it and show you what it sounds like in the truck so we can compare. This is the inside sound. It's still like decently quiet when it's idling, but when you're driving, it drones so bad. It's horrible. It's like ridiculously loud inside the truck right now. Constantly loud. This is pretty much like what you hear all the time. If you're at speed doing about 70 miles an hour, the whole time it's just like wah 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 wah. Like you can pretty much just only turn your music up over it. That's like the only way you can just not hear the exhaust all the time. I don't want to make it quieter, I just don't want it to drone inside the truck. This is about highway speed. We're doing like 45, 50 right now. It's just pretty much like that, like all the time, anytime you get in the throttle. This is on the Edge CTS 3 performance tune, by the way. I guess you'd say it's like the 3rd tune up. I don't know if that matters with the sound, but this is pretty much what it sounds like. Not anything too crazy. Okay, this is what it comes with. I guess I'm gonna sort all of this out. It's fat as shit. I can't even believe like this is an exhaust. It looks more like I'm about to put like a chimney on the house or something. I'm guessing this is where you go, where your catalytic converter would be. Wow, this thing's super fat. Oh, here's the clamps. All right. I guess first things first, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my old exhaust, take it apart, see how this goes together. One of the first instructions it actually says is you need to drop the spare tire, and then you potentially can't even put it back. So good luck with that. You might want to just put it in the bed of your truck or something. My spare tire is completely covered in soot and oil because my front main used to leak on this and it blew oil all under my truck. I can't get it. Okay. It's pretty dirty. Yeah, it's pretty much just covered in soot. Okay, so we got the exhaust off now. You can see it was so crusty. Like it was pretty much rusting through. This is where I had to cut it off when it fell off. And it looks like it had the muffler deleted. It's just crusty. I had to literally saw it off. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this, but you can see the difference. Pretty sick. I can't wait to put this on. Yeah, you can see where it looks like the muffler was right here. Hey, what's up guys? It's day 2, and on the last video, or I guess last time I worked on this, I was working on it and I got the exhaust all together, and what I realized was I actually had chopped my exhaust too short. This is it right here. I cut it about here, but I think I should have been able to get that clamp off, but then it wouldn't have slid over. You can see it's like welded. So I'm not sure like how it was supposed to go together, but there wasn't enough exhaust there. My exhaust is so rusty, I can't reuse really any of it. So I ended up coming up too short. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Underneath my truck is all covered with transmission fluid. So you can see right here, this is where it stops, and this is where I need it to go to. And I actually was trying to cut this and slip it over this piece, but I realized this piece wasn't even gonna make it anyway, so I don't know what I was even doing. I got this pipe off of Amazon. It was like $86, $90 shipped or something, and it literally showed up today. When I made that video of me trying to put on the exhaust, it was Saturday, and this showed up today. So literally 2 days later. Not bad, not too bad of price. We're gonna try to make this fit. This is actually supposed to be a muffler delete, which I think I already have a muffler delete. I don't know, this exhaust is really confusing me because I can't find any pictures of a stock exhaust Cummins to take like references and stuff from, which leaves me pretty much like scouring the internet and trying to see other exhausts and stuff, but you can't buy a turbo back exhaust for these anymore. And it makes it really difficult to try to piece it together because I don't think they make it bolt on, or if they do, mine's messed up because somebody already deleted the cat off of mine. But that's okay, we're gonna try to make this work. We got the exhaust done. It was a pain in the ass, mainly because my exhaust had been modded before and had been chopped, and the catalytic converter had a, like where it was, it just had a 4-inch pipe welded in. And so basically, since I had a catback exhaust, I did not want to mate up to it at all, but that's okay. I made it work. I ended up having to cut some pipe, and I ordered that 4-inch piece, and I made it all work. And we're all good now. I think I'm gonna end up getting a down pipe later on in the future because I still have the stock down pipe. But other than that, can't complain. Looks great, sounds great. This is it. Has some oil and stuff on it. No big. There's one more thing that we have left to do. It looks pretty ugly down there just like this, right? I might rotate it a little more, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. There's one last thing that we need to do to finish it off, I normally don't do this. I'm not like a big fan of like tips and stuff, but I got this guy right here. It's a 5 to a 6 inch. I think it's 12 inches long. Pretty basic. It's like your standard tip, and it's the same brand as the exhaust, so you really couldn't go wrong. But I figure I'd try this out and see how it looks, just to give it that finishing touch. I almost got the 18 inch, and I kind of like wish I did get the 18 inch, just because I think it'd look a lot cleaner. Like, I like the idea of basically all you can see down there is like the chrome tip of it, but no big deal. I think this still is gonna look really good. So let's try it on. I don't know how far, I guess right there. Yeah. That looks good to me. Maybe rotate it a bit like this. Yeah, I like that. That looks sick. It's like so big. I've never had an exhaust this big. I've never done a diesel exhaust. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking this. That's sick as fuck. I can't wait to see what that sounds like. So this is what it sounds like inside the truck. We're kind of like lightly cruising right now. I feel like I can like hear myself think and stuff, which is pretty great. I'd say like overall, like probably much quieter inside the truck. Let's give it some around this turn and we'll see like the comparison. It used to drone really bad inside the truck. Not bad. It's like so quiet in here. Like, it made a massive difference. There's people looking at me.
It's staring at us.
I rolled coal all over. But yeah, massive difference inside the truck. Damn, I don't know why everybody's looking at me.
I don't know, dude outside looking like he was contemplating his life.
He looked like he was a school shooter or some shit.
He looked like he was contemplating ending it all, man.
God bless.
I've got none of that on camera either. I'm sorry, guys.
It's way quieter coming from like you remember my stock exhaust was cut in front of my axle. So it was really bad. It was pretty much just echoing off the bottom of my bed. Let's hear it with the windows down, see what it sounds like. There's a Winnebago, you see that shit? Yeah, record that mirror. Still rolls some good coal. Now it actually like comes from somewhere. It's not just like, before it would just mist out from underneath my truck bed, you know, like you couldn't actually even see where it was coming from. I bet people thought my truck was like broken when they saw me like black smoking and stuff. It sounds super good. I can't get over how much better it sounds. I heard the 5-inch gives it like a deeper tone and stuff. Had to wave. Over the 4-inch, really I don't think there's any performance gain to be had going for a 4-inch or a 5-inch. I think it's pretty much the same performance. In fact, I have the stock downpipe, so I really don't think it's making any kind of a difference. I did read that your EGTs go down for the 5-inch if you have like the full 5-inch. I obviously don't. I will say it sounds really good. Okay, let's take it down the road and see if we can get some better exhaust clips. I wanted to recreate what we did the first time with the inside drone. And so we're doing about, I'd say like 50 miles an hour. It looks at like, well, we're rolling down a hill right now, so I couldn't tell you, probably like 1300 RPMs. And it's pretty quiet in here. I don't know if you guys can hear like how quiet it is, but I'd say it's like pretty decent in here. It's definitely not like droney. You hear a Ford Explorer though. Or no, I'm lying, it's a Jeep. God bless, he's about to wreck. These people are in a hurry to be somewhere. The speed limit's 45, dude. It's like really quiet in here though. I'm actually amazed at like how much it improved like the inside the truck volume. Another Cummins. He looks like he's in a hurry to be somewhere. Damn, everybody is. Holy shit.
No, that truck whipping it out.
God bless. Oh my God, it is wild out here today. What is going on? Do we live in Chicago or something? What is going on?
What do you mean Chicago? You mean Atlanta? Atlanta has the worst drivers ever.
You're not wrong.
It's like Dodge.
No, big Dodge country out here. That's it for the exhaust. Came out pretty sick. Sounds fucking sick. I love not being able to hear my exhaust in my truck all the time. And then also my exhaust sounded a lot deeper. I feel like I can hear like more turbo with it too. So there's like, pretty much, there's no downside to the exhaust. I'd say it's a huge upgrade as far as looks, sounds, in-cab sound quality. I mean, probably not over stock, but from what I came from. But I'm gonna keep modding my truck, and if you guys are interested in seeing more, sub, and I'll keep up the good work. Later, guys.